Buenos días, buenas tardes, or buenas noches. Hola, estudiantes de Español Uno. So we're going to move on to week 3 and start week 3 with some new vocabulary. Hopefully you have your vocabulary list out. We're going to talk in this first set about describing the weather, words 61 through 67. And also we're going to talk about colors, words 81 through 91. So we're going to go through some PowerPoint images to see those images, or going to go through some slides to see those images with words and also practice our pronunciation. So you may want to have this list handy. All right, so starting week 3, most important question for today, talking about the weather, is ¿Qué tiempo hace? And remember that H is always silent, so ¿Qué tiempo hace? That's the question we ask when we want to know what's it like outside. So try that with me, ¿Qué tiempo hace? Well, to respond to that question, we have different ways to describe the weather. So this picture represents hace calor, and hace calor means it's hot outside. All right. The next one we could use is hace frío. It's cold outside. So hace calor, hace frío. Again, that H is silent. The next one we could look at is hace sol. And hace sol means it's sunny outside. So hace calor, hace frío, hace sol. And then this one is to describe if it's really windy outside, we would say hace viento. All right, hace viento. So a lot of those words that we see are having the word hace. Hace viento for it's windy out, hace sol for it's sunny, hace frío, it's cold, and hace calor, it's hot outside. So we use that phrase hace to begin with our description. All right, moving on, another word that we use sometimes to describe weather, what if it's raining outside? Well, in Spanish we say llueve. All right, try that, llueve. And you notice I have the 2 stars next to that. This does not take the word hace in front of it. When we say it's raining, we just say llueve. All right? And also when we say it's snowing, we say nieva. Try that, nieva. All right? So when we're talking about it's snowing and it's raining, the word hace is not used. It's only used with hace calor, hace frío, hace sol, like we talked about a second ago. But again, for it's raining, llueve, it's snowing, nieva. All right, so those are some ways to talk about the weather, to ask what's it like outside and then to respond. Let's also now add in some colors because it's really important to know our colors as the year goes along, as we learn to start describing things. We're going to start here with yellow, and that is amarillo. Repeat then, try it with me, amarillo. All right, orange is anaranjado. All right, try that, anaranjado. All right, blue in Spanish is azul. Azul. White is blanco. Blanco. Brown, we're going to say de color café. All right? De color café. Now, there are some other ways to say brown in Spanish. We'll learn those later in the course, but for now, let's just stick with de color café. All right? Gray in Spanish is gris. So we would associate that with hace mal tiempo, or it's bad outside. Purple is morado. Try that, morado. Black is negro. Negro. Red in Spanish is rojo. Right? Rojo. Pink is rosado. Rosado. Green in Spanish is verde. Verde. All right, so those are some colors and some weather terms. We're going to take some time now as you move on to the module to practice this vocabulary with several different activities. Hasta luego!